Bleach's finale not only delivered the hype it was set up with, but solidified the entire anime for me. One thing we have to keep in mind while seeing Bleach compete with the newer anime like Jujutsu Kaisen or Frieren is that it dates all the way back to 2004. Now I know there's a lot of new anime fans, but for people that watched it back then, no, there were still weekly installments of anime but no seasonal breaks. This type of animation schedule is impossible to keep up with unless you're Oda. Which, I mean, that man aside if he's even human, this type of scheduling leads to plenty of filler episodes, something that was out of Kubo's control. And the manga was still praised as one of the best shonens, but as an anime, its reputation took a big hit from the sheer amount of filler. Fast forward to 2022 and Bleach came back with a vengeance. Fast-paced, action-packed, and beautiful animation, all stuff that was rarely in the older version. This anime became a new dedication to Kubo, one that said they're sorry for the filler arcs and messing with the original plan, and one that at times not only matched the manga but surpassed it, especially in this finale. Thousand Year Blood War was great when it first aired, but if anything, when it comes to anime, we know how quickly it can change in terms of quality. I didn't read the manga, so I didn't know what to expect, and also there were a lot of speculation.
I'm going to see if number one, it can maintain that insane bar of quality that it did, and number two, how they handle some of the other parts of the arc that are coming up.
But they somehow did it. Bleach fans can officially claim their spot on the throne because that first season or two was no fluke. This season of Bleach had constant battles between two sides that somehow seemed as powerful as each. Power scaling is never easy, and when it comes to Bleach, it's always Ichigo and what's below him. But luckily we got to see so many great fights without him. From Kenpachi splitting a meteor to the fights in the Royal Palace, the hype never died. And I specifically want to focus on the two major fights that happened through these last two episodes. The obvious one is Yhwach vs Bob Ross, and the one that cannot go unnoticed is Squad Zero versus the Avengers. Usually the underlings fights are simply handled so we could focus on the major battle, and at many times they made it seem like it was going in that direction, but Kubo reminded us these were no underlings. This was the guards of the Royal Palace and the guards of the strongest Quincy. This fight required literal sacrifice on both sides, one that was so detailed that even the nature of the sacrifice showed the nature of each side. Quincy's lives were taken from them without a choice, while the royal guards offered it up. And all that aside, we are not going to ignore how good it looked. Forget JJK, Shorty had her own domain expansion.
領域展開無料空所
Kubo specifically mentioned that he wanted an extra fight, and this was exactly what he needed. The sheer power of both sides was displayed throughout. The Quincy's literally forced the guards to sacrifice themselves, and the guards had a literal power that would shake the heavens and the earth, so they binded their own lives to it. Like I said, it's rare for the side battles to get this much attention and detail put into them, but I couldn't be any happier that they did. It didn't just feel like another anime fight, it was a fight fitting for the finale. As for the main card of Yhwach vs Van Gogh,
That's gotta be racist. There's no way. I'ma just keep it real. There's no way.
Ichibei gave Black Power a whole new meaning. Bro was stroking that thing like Bob Ross and wiping the floor with the main antagonist. I don't even know if he's a protagonist at this point. Again, I expected the anime classics of one side just obliterating another, but instead I was met with an endless game of ping pong. I could not tell which side was winning till bro literally took his name away, tossed paint at him, and then hit him with a two-piece combo. Talk about a get back for Yamato. If he just went down there in the first place, this season would have ended. But just like that episode, I believe this is nowhere near the end. Even though it certainly should be, there is clearly much more to be done. We haven't seen Ichigo yet. The man we all know is plotting still hasn't shown his face, and even if he's the Soul King's vessel, we all know he probably won't be the final boss. With that being said, I have strong faith that this adaptation will maintain its greatness, and the next season will be just as good. So despite the praise its tough competitors are currently getting, I believe Bleach should be right up there alongside with them. If I sounded weird through this video, sorry about that, but I just got my wisdom teeth removed, so It actually hurt to record this video, not gonna lie. It's been a day, but I just wanted to get this video out. It's been bugging me for a while now. Just how Bleach has been really good, and I made a couple of videos. I'm honestly on a journey of finding Bleach. I don't know, that sounded way too religious, but I honestly didn't know as much as I should have when I first made a video about Bleach, and then I learned about it through the journey, and I'm glad to have. I think it's a really great anime. It's one that people should definitely check out. Again, Bleach has been great, anime has been great. Like, honestly, going from JJK to Freerun to One Piece to Bleach, it's just on a whole nother level right now, and I'm glad that we have got to this point. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching.